What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is my sister Elle, and today I'm a little bit nervous because I'm going to be teaching her how to use a Baitcaster. You've never used a Baitcaster before? Never. And you don't really fish that much, right?
No.
So, I mean, it'll be fun, I think, but I think she'll really catch on quick. But yeah, we're going to head to the pond. We'll see you guys at the pond. All right, y'all, we have made it to the pond. All right, so we're gonna get started. So basically, I'll teach you the main, like, how a baitcaster works and everything first. So this little dial system right here on the right of the spool is basically, it's just a dial system. So the looser you have it, the faster the line comes out. The tighter you have it, the slower the line comes out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So basically, depending on what lure you have, you're gonna wanna make sure that this is set properly to where when you have your lure, so like for example, we have the Kraken crawl with a bullet weight, make sure as soon as that lure hits the ground, line stops coming off the spool. So like, watch the spool. See?
Okay.
So that's what you wanna make sure it does whenever you're about to throw any lure on a baitcaster. Okay, so that's the dial system. And then basically, this thing by the reel is the drag. So you know what drag is? Yeah, so the tighter you have this, the harder line is to come out. So this is basically when you're trying to reel in a fish. The looser this is, the easier it comes out. So like, if you want to feel the fight and you have a good, fight or whatever, make sure this is loose so they can like pull drag or whatever to make sure it's a good fight. So that's basically it. Just make sure that when your lure hits the ground, the line stops, and then make sure your drag is set how you want it. Okay, so basically when you cast, you're gonna want to click this thing down, which allows your line to come out. Keep your thumb on the line, and then when you cast, let go. It's really simple, okay? And then you're just gonna reel it in, and then let, whatever lure you're using, just let it sink, and just work your lure back. All right, so we're gonna let you try. So here you go. So right here, so hold your fingers like this, on there like that, there you go. Click it, keep your thumb on the line, and then cast. Do not let go with this hand though. Keep this hand up here. Hold it tight.
And then let go with your thumb.
And let go with your thumb. It's pretty good, not bad. And then once you get better at it, really work on whipping it to get more distance. Get that little backlash out there. Okay. Go ahead and try one more time. There you go. And then another thing that's really important to remember is when you're as soon as your lure hits the water, put your thumb back on the spool. So like when you're whipping it out and your lure hits the water, put your thumb back on the spool.
Okay.
Because if you don't, when the lure hits the water, your line will come off.
Okay.
All right, try one more time. So just, yep. Basically, oh. Yeah, so that's why you got to make sure that you put your thumb right down on the right down on the spool as soon as your lure hits the water, else that's what happens. Let's see if we can get this thing out.
Lord.
Dude, this is bad. But it's okay because this happens to me a lot too. If you forget to, like, a lot of times I'll forget to change my dials for, like, I'll go from like a jig to like a fluke. Or like a weightless fluke, and then I'll chuck it, and then it just ruins my day. It's funny. We might have to use the other one. Okay, I'll fix that later. We're gonna switch over to this one, even though it's got a jerk bait on it.
This way it don't burn us this way.
Yeah, pretty good. Make sure this is. There you go. Same exact thing. It's just a different baitcaster, but it's the exact same thing. Whoa. Close. I mean, that was good, but you just got to get distance next time. So basically it's the same thing, except you just whip it harder.
Okay.
Just don't throw my rod in the water. Almost. Oh no. Not again. No.
There we go.
There, yeah. This one's coming out. That's good. It wasn't that bad. Okay. Yep. That was a lot better. A lot better. Good job. You had a lot more distance on that one.
I'm sure to let it. Is this top water?
No, but you reel it and that's when it goes down and you jerk it too. Yeah. There you go. Better. I think the problem too is that you have your thumb on the spool too long. Like when you cast it, like right now, if I keep my thumb on the spool when I'm trying to cast, it does it. It does that. So you need to make sure that when you're casting, you don't have to worry about your thumb on here. Just when you're casting, just let it do its thing, and then when it hits the water,
Okay.
put your thumb on there. I think that might be the issue too. Okay. So try that. There you go. That was really good. That was really good.
Oh.
And it didn't even, yeah, that's not even really a bird's nest at all. Go ahead. That was really good. And you didn't even bird's nest at all. Really good.
Usually catch fish on the dock or over there.
On the dock right where we're standing. I would just whip it out in the middle just like what you're doing. It's pretty good.
Yeah, work on getting
You're
it farther.
keeping, yeah, and you're keeping your thumb on that as soon as your lure hits the water, which is really good. There you go. You're really getting the hang of it. All right, I think you've done pretty good. You want to fish around for a few minutes? Sure. Alrighty. Nice. All right, y'all, that is gonna conclude the video. I think you did great. You caught on that with a baitcaster really quick. I think, did you have fun?
Yeah,
Did you
it was
learn a lot?
of fun. Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a challenge at first to make sure you don't backlash, make sure you have all your dials set. It's really important to make sure you got everything how it should be, or else you're in for a mess. But yeah, anyway, we had a fun time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.